3 million confirmed cases, over 60,000 deaths. However, the numbers can't begin to explain the human cost of this virus.
When she started getting breathing problems, that's when they took her to the hospital, and she was there for 6 days. They didn't know that much about COVID by that time. It was the beginning, and after 6 days they just gave us a call she passed away on 6th April. So it was a bit strange because we actually couldn't say goodbye or anything.
Miguel's grandmother, Maria Angeles, died from a COVID-related illness back in April last year. Her story, unfortunately, a common one here in Spain.
And my father, he lives abroad. He doesn't live in Spain. So it was really hard for him that he couldn't even... He got to Spain in June, 2 months later. And there was no funeral, there was anything, nothing. He couldn't say goodbye by phone, he couldn't say goodbye in person.
Miguel's grandmother passed away right at the beginning of the pandemic. Since then, the country went into a national lockdown. As a result, the numbers of coronavirus cases came right down in Spain. However, a combination of new variants and a relaxing of restrictions has seen the rate of transmission accelerate in recent months. Now, back in October, we covered the story about Spain becoming the first country in Western Europe to reach 1 million confirmed COVID-19 cases. Now, it took Spain around 10 months to get to that figure. The time it's taken for them to go from 1 million to 3 million, just over 3 months.
Por supuesto que es posible que haya una cuarta ola.
Of course, the possibility of a fourth wave does exist, but we need to see what form it would take. It largely depends on how we finish this wave. We need to see how much lower our transmission levels can drop with this cycle, and also how our vaccination campaign will progress in the coming weeks.
The arrival of 3 COVID-19 vaccines will certainly help. Spain has now completed phase 1 of its immunization program. However, with the threat of future new strains a very real one, the fear is that these vaccines could become less effective as the coronavirus evolves. Rahul Pathak, CGTN, Madrid.